when I was at intention, I said, okay, I'm not doing the hip right. So as soon as I got the hip, so oh yeah, back feels better. So all the time I was looking, I said, my back hurt, I'm not doing my hip.
The biggest thing I noticed when I started getting the hips, and to be honest with you, it takes a long time. My wife's a good example. She's living with me all this time, and we sit in the car, we talk about technique on the way out of practice, and it's like part of our life, and sometimes you can't shut it off. And I'd say 2 years ago, and this is after 10 years of paddling, she finally had that eureka moment with the hips. And she had been doing the hips, but it was a mechanical thing where she's looking in the video, okay, I'm moving the hips, but it never really was a feeling. And then one day she was paddling, and she got your feeling. She read, Jesus, like all of a sudden I'm not hurting here, I'm getting this pressure off the back. And for me, the biggest difference was at 45, it feels like it's a drag to do this, but when you get to 75 and 80, the hips dominate the stroke. All the speed of your stroke, it all comes from here. You can't move your upper body fast enough at 85 or 75 or whatever. It's just so much pressure if you're not using your hips properly. But you get those hips moving, and this part looks after itself. You don't have to think about what's going on in your shoulders. You don't have to think about if you're too far back or you're too far forward, because it's all here. And it's only this much motion. It's just a tiny little bit. Like I can do this like 85. Right now I'm probably going, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you had a meter, you'd probably be up there in the 70s, right there. But I try to do the same thing here. Forget it. Just forget it. I can maybe go 67, and then I'm struggling, and feels like my abs are like, when you do that workout.
Muscles,
yeah, when you do this workout here, you stop it. It's really difficult to do that, right? But the hips don't do that. They're really fast. The faster the hips go, the faster the upper body is going to go, but you're not going to break down in your technique. If you start trying to move your body at 75, everything starts breaking down. You start reaching more, you start doing this, you start doing everything you can to cheat the stroke. You start doing this kind of stuff, right? But if it's here, nothing happens. Faster, 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 faster. It's all the same. Watch my upper body. Now I try to do this way, it's like not going to work, right?